Good afternoon and welcome to today's ceremony where we gather to honor Yale High School's graduating class of 2025. I stand here representing a proud district comprised of special people who have helped to shape, guide, and support the educational delivery for the students of Yale Public Schools. I would like to introduce these individuals at this time and would ask that you hold your collective applause until I've had the opportunity to recognize each of them. Mr. Pete Bullard, President of Yale Board of Education. Mr. Mark Hurlbert, Vice President. Mrs. Dina French, Treasurer. Mrs. Megan Butler, Secretary. Dr. Abby Brancaccio, Trustee. Mr. Mike Johnson, Trustee. Dr. Michael McClelland, Trustee. Mr. Kurt Sutton, Superintendent of Yale Public Schools. Mr. Bill Krasinski, Assistant Superintendent. Mr. Garnet Kohler, Yale High School Assistant Principal. Mrs. Erin Kovach, Senior Class Advisor and High School Counselor. Mrs. Brittany Palmatier, High School Counselor. Mrs. Renee Morris, Social Worker. Ms. Holly Eisler, College and Career Coach. Mr. Adam Nelson, Junior High School Principal. Dr. Dave Phillips, Director of Special Education Services. Mr. Corey Reed, Farrell Emmett Elementary Principal. Mrs. Therese Damon, Avoca Elementary Principal. Mr. Rick Carlson, Yale Elementary Principal. And finally, our keynote speaker, Ms. Diana Collins, Class of 1989. Additionally, I would like to recognize that we did not get here today on the efforts of those mentioned alone. Today is the result of a great journey during which many people had a positive influence on our graduates. These people helped to shape and mold these graduates into the success story they are today. I wish to acknowledge the teachers that are in attendance today. They represent the many who have played such an instrumental role in your child's educational development. I would ask that the staff please rise and be recognized for their role in the shaping of the class of 2025. At this time, finally, I ask the class of 2025 to stand and join me in recognizing your parents and the others in attendance today who have played an instrumental role in your life. Parents, please know that not only have you done your job, but you have done it well. Thank you, parents. At this time, I ask that everyone join the class of 2025 in standing. We would like to honor the memory of a member of the class of 2025 who passed away. Let us take a moment of silence for Austin Borey, who left us too soon, but will forever be a member of the class of 2025. Thank you. You may be seated. The class of 2025 boasts many accomplished individuals who no doubt will represent this community well in their future endeavors. As the class of 2025's valedictorians and salutatorian approach the stage, I want to point your attention to the insert in your program that recognizes these students' many achievements. This year's valedictorians and salutatorian achieved this great level of distinction, with many of them challenging themselves in our most rigorous courses. The class of 2025 valedictorians and salutatorian are members of the National Honor Society, received the Yale Board of Education an academic letter all 4 years, and are Presidential Academic Excellence Award recipients. In addition, these individuals accrued numerous teacher recognition awards throughout their high school careers. This group of graduates also amassed an impressive and varied resume outside of the classroom. They are best and brightest recipients, club members, class officers, BWAC All Academic recipients, Skill USA Award winners, student members on the Yale Board of Education and City of Yale's Council, all state athletes, student council officers, YHS studio news anchors, and BWAC All Academic Team recipients. These graduates gave back to our school and community, and their service and leadership greatly benefited both. Finally, as we celebrated at Thursday's Senior Honors Convocation, these individuals earned many academic and local scholarships as they continue their chosen pathways beyond high school. I will now introduce each of our valedictorians and this year's salutatorian. As I introduce each distinguished graduate, I ask their parents to stand to be recognized as well. The class of 2025's valedictorians are Autumn Allen, who will be attending Central Michigan University, daughter of proud parents Katie and Ryan Allen. Alyssa Barr, who will be attending Saginaw Valley State University, daughter of proud parents Cassandra and Steve Barr. Dylan Cachola, who will be continuing his career as an HVAC technician, son of proud parents Tracy and Anthony Cachola. Amelia Folks, who will be attending the University of Michigan, daughter of proud parents Tina and Matthew Folks. Lydia Davies, who will be attending the University of Michigan, daughter of proud parents Jennifer Starks, Chad Clark, and Brian Davies. Reese Cly, who will be attending Oakland University, daughter of proud parents Shelley and Gerald Cly. Danica McGranahan, who will be attending Lawrence Technological University, daughter of proud mother Lisa McGranahan. Jack Nickel, who will be attending the University of Michigan, son of proud parents Alyssa and Brian Nickel. Lauren Fowler, who will be attending St. Clair Community College, daughter of proud parents Danielle and Brian Fowler. Reagan Matcher, who will be attending Central Michigan University, daughter of proud parents Melanie and Robert Matcher. Michaela McClelland, who plans to work to become an eye technician, daughter of proud parents Marcy and Dr. Michael McClelland. Kerrigan McAvoy, who will be attending the University of Michigan, daughter of proud parents Karen and Chris McAvoy. Kira Taube, who will be attending Vanderbilt University, daughter of proud parents Elizabeth Taube and Vincent Sheehan. And this year's salutatorian, Trinity Latta, who will be attending Northwestern Michigan College, daughter of proud parents Tracy and Christopher Latta. Congratulations. As our valedictorians and salutatorian make their way back to their seats, please join me in another round of applause recognizing these students and their parents for the achievements through their high school careers. We now have the privilege of hearing from 4 of our graduates, Michaela McClelland, Autumn Allen, Lydia Davies, and Reagan Matcher. First up is Michaela.
Good afternoon, Bulldogs, parents, administrators, staff, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Although today marks an ending, it also sparks a beginning. Today we are all gathered here for the last time in our caps and gowns, awaiting to start our own individual venture towards the future. Tomorrow that adventure begins. Tomorrow we look to a world that is uncertain to us, as it is full of possibility. Together this afternoon, we honor everything that has got us to this exact moment. That's my speech. Oh. Sorry, wrong speech. Now I have to try to find mine. Printed? I have it printed. Out there.
It's printed over here.
Yeah. Wait, I have a copy. Okay, now we got the right one. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss. Our lives are comprised of thousands of little moments. You're having one right now, and it's a big one. You only get one high school graduation, and this is it. I want you to soak in this moment and think of all the tiny moments that have led you to this one. The people that have pushed you to who you are today to be here. They may be teachers, friends, or parents. After so many countless hours in school, taking test after test, we're finally here. To some, it feels like the pressure is off, while for others, it's just beginning. Right now, though, I don't want you to look towards the future. I encourage you to look around, notice who you're sitting next to, and the people that have come to watch you graduate. Truly take in this moment, for you're never going to get another one like it. If we're being completely honest here, most of you are waiting for these seemingly endless speeches to be done, walk across the stage, and go home. You're thinking about whose house you're going to after or what you want to eat. In the time that you're thinking of this, though, you lose out on the present. In this society, we always look ahead. We want to know what's coming next and plan for the future. But in all the time we plan and prepare for what is unknown, we miss all the little moments that get us there. I encourage you today to remember the moments that got you here. All the time spent in school, in sports, in clubs, with friends. Think of these moments and remember them. Reflect on them. Remember Mr. Mack's extreme obsession with Farrah Fawcett and Mr. Fink's crazy socks every day. Remember all the football games you go to, how fun they were, whether we would win or lose. Remember the different dances like homecoming, snowcoming, and prom, and even remember the times we really don't want to. All those tests in school, the SAT, ACT, and MSTEP, even going through the hardships of those close to us leaving too soon. We all remember these times. They have shaped us to the person we are today. I encourage you to hold on to these memories because you only get one high school experience. Now we're on to the next chapter, but that's a problem to worry about tomorrow. As we leave this place and start to go our separate ways, we understand that change is inevitable. The people in our life will constantly be changing. It's going to happen. But we should take every time from here forward to live in the moment with the people who are with us now, to make little memories that can build into big moments, not to focus on what's ahead because the future is unknown, but to make the best of the present before us, to continue to make 1,000 more memories for the person we are becoming. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations, class of 2025. We made it. I'm just going to go ahead and get right to the point here. I know you've all heard this before, but just give it some thought. Be yourself. People won't get you, and that's okay. If everyone was the exact same, what would be the fun in that? You just have to keep being you. Be your own person with your own skills and talents, and with your own family and friends. You have something to offer to the world that no one else does. And at times you may feel like you're alone and that nobody gets you. And it may seem hard now, but trust that one day you will find the people that do understand you. I promise they are out there. You just might not have met them yet. Once you find those people, never let them go. Those people will always be there for you, in your triumphs and your failures. They will help you discover what you don't know about yourself. Those people will continuously support you, and those people will think that you're just the coolest person ever. You are important to them, and you owe it to them to be you. Never lose sight of what's important just because somebody told you it's not, because you know what? They're wrong. Only you know what truly matters to you. So as we navigate the rest of our lives, hold your people and values close, and never stop being you. Next, there are no retakes in life. If we cause an accident, we can't go back in time to fix it. If we say things we don't mean, we can't take it back. It can be hard to fully understand this idea, for we were given many second chances throughout our lives, whether it be in school or by our parents. But as many of you know, the real world isn't like that. We aren't given second chances. We have to focus on what's in front of us. We have to think before we do something, because now what we choose to do will alter the rest of our lives. I know this doesn't sound hopeful or uplifting, but think of it this way. We have the power to change the course of our lives forever. If we choose to be kind people, we will become known for our kindness. If we decide to take the less traveled road, we might discover something new within ourselves. If we choose to try something we've never done before, we just might meet our new best friend. Even if you do make a mistake, because we all will eventually, you have the power to fix it. You have the power to change yourself for the better. Whether you choose to take it or leave it, the choice is yours. It takes just one opportunity to change your life. Take the chances, because you never know where it will lead you. When you're old, be able to reflect on a life that you can take pride in. Be happy about who you are and the life you created. Live your life without regret. But the only way we can do that is if we start now. You only get one shot at life, so make it a good one.
Good afternoon, graduates of Yale High School and our loving supporters in attendance today. It only took us 14 years to get out onto this grass in our steam gowns, or for some of us, we just took them out of the plastic this morning, to take a few too many steps in these unreasonably tight heels, and to shake hands with some pretty important people. That's it. 14 years, and still somehow it feels like it flew by. I can't help but think about where my drive to get here came from. My ultimate inspiration comes from my best friend, the dazzling woman whom I received my morals and life's blood, Jennifer Starks. My mother never gave me an opposition that told me I couldn't do whatever I wanted to do or be whoever I wanted to be, and all it took was a push in the right direction. She gave me the freedom to dream, and more importantly, the idea of taking a big leap of faith and stepping out of my comfort zone. Looking back, elementary school felt short. Probably because we spent most of it outside, building forts at recess, or making core memories with the people who've made everything feel like magic. Pure imagination, pure joy. In 5th grade, we were the top dogs, and then we got to the dread of middle school. I'm going to be honest. I didn't want to meet any of you. Coming out of elementary, I was content with my small group of friends and the people I now associate with my childhood. I wasn't ready for change, but as we all quickly learn, life doesn't really care if you're ready. You get pushed out of your bubble whether you want to be or not, and then you learn to float. As Professor Andy Malinsky of Brandeis University said, no one likes to move beyond their comfort zone, but as the saying goes, that's where the magic happens. It's where we grow, learn, and develop in a way that expands our horizons beyond what we thought was possible. And that's what we did. We grew through every awkward middle school lunch period with Mr. Cowan yelling at one of us, every high school heartbreak we didn't want to accept, every test we may or may not have procrastinated cramming for, every mistake we thought we would never recover from. From here, we carry on every single setback, every piece of drama, every moment we thought was the end of the world, because let's face it, we had a lot of those moments. But we carry them not as baggage. We carry them as proof. Proof that we survived, proof we adapted, that we learned, and that we made it together. And yet, there's still something that sets us apart. We are the first class to graduate high school that was supposedly not affected academically by COVID-19. But let's be real, we were affected. Maybe not in the same way as those before us, but in how we connect, how we learn, how we think, We grew up in uncertainty, and we still showed up. We've rebuilt routines from scratch, and we created normalcy where there was none. That resilience, you can't measure that with a GPA. Now we stand here, not just as students walking off a stage, but as individuals stepping into 149 different futures. Some of us will go to college, some into the workforce, military, or gap years. Some of us are still figuring it out, and that's okay too. What we take from high school isn't just a transcript or a tassel. It's the late night breakdowns before a big exam, the friendships that saved us in more ways than we can ever explain. It's the moments of unexpected laughter that remind us life doesn't always have to be so serious. It's the ability to keep going even when we didn't want to. So if there's anything I hope we carry forward, it's this. Be okay with being uncomfortable. Be okay with not knowing everything, because discomfort means growth and not knowing means opportunity. We are not defined by what has happened to us. We are defined by what we choose to do with it moving forward. So choose to be kind, choose to be bold, and choose to live a life that feels like yours. Congratulations, class of 2025. Wait, I'm not done. We did more than just make it. We're only getting started.
Got it. Okay, just making sure. Sorry.
Good afternoon, Bulldogs, parents, administrators, staff, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Although today marks an ending, it also sparks a beginning. Today, we are all gathered here for the last time in our caps and gowns, waiting to start our own individual adventure towards the future. Tomorrow, that adventure begins. Tomorrow, we look to a world that is uncertain to us, as it is full of possibility. Together this afternoon, we honor everything that got us to this exact moment. When writing this speech, I sat and thought about what I could say to leave an impact on each of you today. Something that would push each and every one of you to unleash greatness in your life. I've decided to leave you all with a quote from Billy Joel. He once said, "Don't you know only fools are satisfied?" Now at first, as those words sink in, you might think that sounds strange. Satisfaction seems like a good thing, right? But he isn't talking about appreciating what you have. He's talking about the danger of stopping. He's warning us about the risk of becoming complacent. Satisfaction can be mistaken as a full stop, an exclamation point, but life is meant to be full of commas. We have all grown up in a loving community and school district, a place that has provided us with as many resources and opportunities. I challenge you, as you leave this chapter and start the next, to find your new community and opportunities. Push for more, and when we become comfortable, keep pushing for more. Yes, we may be graduating today, but this isn't the finish line. Our journey doesn't stop here. This is simply a milestone, a comma, a beautiful pause before the next sentence and the story of who we're becoming. Who you were a year ago, yesterday, or even today doesn't define who you will be the rest of your life. We should absolutely be proud of what we've accomplished, how we've showed up, how we grew, how we refused to give up these past 4 years. I mean, if we can get hats to be allowed in the classrooms, then we can do anything, right? But let's not get comfortable. Let's not be satisfied. Let's keep wanting more. Want more knowledge, not just facts, but understanding. Want more impact, not just for ourselves, but for our communities, whether you stay in Yale or venture somewhere else. Want more growth, not just in titles or paychecks, but in character and courage. Keep asking questions, keep seeking change, keep chasing whatever makes you happy. Here's a secret I have heard. The most fulfilled people are never truly finished. They're curious, restless in the best way. They wake up asking what's next, not because they are ungrateful, but because they know they are capable of more. I am here today telling each one of you that you are capable of more. Each one of us has something we haven't discovered yet, an idea we haven't thought of, a path we haven't taken, a version of ourselves we haven't met yet. The only way to find it is to never settle. Keep reaching, keep building, keep wanting more. So as we throw our caps into the air, let's also throw away any fear of starting over. Let's promise to keep evolving, to stay hungry, to stay foolish, and unleash that greatness every day. Again, in the famous words of Billy Joel, "Don't you know only fools are satisfied?" Use his words not as a question, but as a challenge. Class of 2025, this is our moment. This is not our peak. It's just the beginning. So be proud, be grateful, but don't be satisfied. Lastly, if everyone could take a moment and look around you, these are the people who you will think back of when you think of high school. 4 years of memories, this is the class of 2025. Thank you for all the memories. Good, bad, or ugly, you were all part of my journey. Congratulations, we did it.
Thank you, graduates. As these graduates return to their seats, thank them for the message, for the well wishes for the class of 2025. It is my privilege to do the introduction of today's honorary speaker. Diane Collins is a 1989 graduate of Yale High School. She knew from a young age that she wanted to be an attorney, and specifically a prosecuting attorney. Ms. Collins focused on achieving the goal through her entire education. After graduating from Yale High School, she attended the St. Clair County Community College, where she earned her Associate of Arts degree in 1991. She then went on to attend the University of Michigan Flint and earned her Bachelor of Arts degree in December of 1994, majoring in political science. Ms. Collins' final chapter in her formal education took place at Wayne State University's Law School, where she earned her Juris Doctor degree in May of 1998. Ms. Collins was honored to begin her legal career as an assistant prosecuting attorney in the Washtenaw County Prosecutor's Office. She quickly progressed in the office and began prosecuting cases at the felony level. After nearly 18 years as an assistant prosecutor, Ms. Collins joined the Michigan Department of Attorney General in the Criminal Division as an assistant attorney general in October of 2016. Ms. Collins has 20 years of extensive trial experience, having tried hundreds of jury trials in cases involving homicide, criminal sexual conduct, armed robbery, kidnapping, embezzlement, and other violent crimes, as well as arguing cases in the Michigan Court of Appeals. Currently, Ms. Collins is the Assistant Executive Director for the Michigan Prosecuting Attorneys Coordinating Council, or PAC, and the Prosecuting Attorneys Association of Michigan, or PAM. She handles special prosecuting conflict requests from across Michigan and assists in oversight of all aspects of operations at PAC and PAM, including assisting prosecutors' offices with various legal issues. She has presented at numerous trainings for prosecutors, police officers, medical witnesses, and on a variety of topics for PAM, including cross-examination, charging, plea negotiations, domestic violence, homicide, and special prosecution processes. Please join me in welcoming our honorary speaker, Ms. Diana Collins.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good afternoon, Superintendent Sutton, Principal Dykstra, honored guests, teachers, family, friends, and most importantly, Bulldogs class of 2025. That would be me. I'm the 1989, sorry. I want to begin by congratulating you on this important milestone. I'm so honored to be here with you as you celebrate your graduation. Committing to this process and graduating from high school will be the first of many significant accomplishments you achieve as you move forward. I am a proud graduate of Yale High School, class of 1989. I know that seems like it's a lifetime ago for all of you, and we do not need to do the math and figure out how long exactly that was. I come from a long line of Bulldogs. My mom was a 1960 graduate from Yale High School. My aunts and my uncles, my cousins, my niece, my nephew, my brothers, and my sister, we are all Bulldogs, and so proud to be. Graduating from Yale gives you something that will serve you as you move forward in your life. It gives you a community behind you that will support you. It provides you with a solid education, with teachers who have worked really hard to make sure that you are all prepared for whatever your next step is. I'm guessing that most of you have been asked the questions over and over. What are you going to do next? Where are you going to spend your life? Are you going to go to college? How are you going to have your future look? And it occurred to me as I was thinking of all of you that those are probably really stressful questions for you. They're certainly very big questions. And as you sit here, my guess is that not everybody knows the answers to those questions. I'm guessing that some of you have no idea at all what the answer is, while others of you probably have a very detailed plan that will get you from today until your end goal. I want you to know that no matter where you are in relation to the answers to those questions, you can still get to the place where you specifically are supposed to be. I wanted to share my path that brought me to today with you in case it's helpful to you, because my path was not the straightforward path that some people are going to have. It was not an easy path, and I think sometimes it's not the path that people would expect someone in my position to have. It's important to remember that no one's path is the same. It's important to know that your path does not have to be the way that you think it is as you're sitting here today. My path has been an example of that, but everyone's is unique. I encourage you to embrace that uniqueness, embrace your own specific, unique path. In the introduction, it was mentioned that I've known for a very long time that I wanted to be a prosecuting attorney. I was in the 6th grade when my brother and sister were seriously injured by a drunk driver. My parents allowed me to attend the court hearings associated with that, and I saw that assistant prosecutor and how he helped our family. And I knew from that point on that that was what I wanted to do. That was how I wanted to spend my life. That I wanted to be a person who could stand up for other people when they couldn't stand up for themselves. And I wanted to be a person who was able to give people a voice when other people had tried to silence them. I have been very fortunate to have exactly the career that I always hoped that I would have, and I wish that for all of you. I wanted to seek justice. I wanted to hold people accountable. I have had extensive trial experience. I've tried hundreds of jury trials. I've been able to stand with families when their loved ones were murdered and taken from them. I've been with families when their homes have been invaded. I've been there for them when they were when they were victims of assault or domestic violence. And it truly has been a great honor for me to do that. But my path to this point was not the path that I thought it was going to be. It was not the path that I hoped that it would be. And it was not the path that I thought I needed it to be. I thought that I needed to go away to a university right away upon graduation. I thought I needed to move out of my parents' house and go live in a dorm like all my friends were doing. I thought I needed to have all the answers as I was sitting here. And it turns out none of that was necessary to get me to where I am today. Instead of going to a university, I went to SC4 and had a great education and a great time there. Instead of moving out of my parents' home, I stayed home, and I went to both SC4 and to the University of Michigan, Flint. Go Blue for my Wolverines in the crowd. And congratulations to our future Wolverines in this class. After I earned my associate's degree, I had to stop attending college altogether, and I had to work because I didn't have the money to live in a dorm, and I didn't have the money to go ahead and attend a college, and unfortunately my parents didn't have that available to them to help me either. After I earned my associate's degree and I had to stop, I was very nervous that I wasn't going to be able to get back on track. I felt like I had this goal and I was really trying hard to reach it. And I decided I needed to pivot. I needed to accept help from people that were willing to help me in my life. And I encourage you to do the same. Help comes from places you do not see it coming from sometimes. And I think that when that happens to you, I hope that you're able to accept the help and accept the hand and move on from there. And finally, after I got back on track and I got my bachelor's degree, I was right back where I thought I was going to be. But it was a long road, and it wasn't an easy one. After I attended Wayne State University and got my associate's degree, I was finally sworn in as an assistant prosecuting attorney. I worked in Washtenaw County for 18 years. I then moved to the Attorney General's Department, and I was an assistant attorney general in the criminal division there. My current position as the assistant executive director of the Prosecuting Attorneys Association is another opportunity that I had to pivot, to look at what was best for me, and to make a decision to make a change in my career that was quite an extensive one. I supervise several attorneys and support staff. I'm involved in the statewide process of prosecution now. I work with all 83 of Michigan's elected prosecuting attorneys and our state legislature. Throughout this process, although this was not the path I thought it to be on and it made me nervous, I knew that I needed to go to law school ultimately to reach my goal of becoming an attorney, and that law school was going to be 3 years after I finished this bachelor's degree. I feel very blessed that I was able to rewrite my path and do things differently than I originally thought I needed to do. Here's what's important. I earned my degree. I did that next step. I met the goal that put me where I could be back on the path I thought I needed to be on. And if you find yourself in a similar situation, You can do it too. I'm here to tell you I'm proof that your path does not have to be straight. It does not have to be easy. And if you find yourself in difficult situations, I know that you can do it too. So don't give up on your dreams. Figure out how to get there. Once you're there, that's all that matters. How you got there isn't important anymore. Your goals are personal to you. Whether you want to join the military, attend a trade school, start your own business, or do one of a million different opportunities that you all have today that didn't even exist at the time when I graduated. Just be in your own corner. Show up for yourself. And don't be afraid to fail. Failing is definitely a part of this process. It's not easy, but it's necessary. I know that as a member of the class of 2025, you're already on your way. I was able to speak with Principal Dykstra because I wanted to learn a little bit about all of you and how you've been doing and where you've been. And he was able to provide me with some information that tells me that you got this. I have no doubt about it. You've got this. You're an impressive class. I understand that you're 140 students strong. You have 13 valedictorians. That's impressive. A salutatorian, Skills USA medal winners, my lead representatives, a Board of Education student member, MHHSAA state runners-up both as a team and as individuals, all-state athletes, musicians, singers, artists. Very impressive. And I'm so excited for all of the things that lie ahead for you. Along the way, be as patient as you can with yourself. From my date of graduation until I was sworn in as an assistant prosecutor, it was 9.5 years, which someone pointed out to me was 50% of the life you've lived already. So that is a long time. And it was very worth it. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Everybody is dealing with difficult things. And be willing to pivot when the opportunities present themselves. Have a lot of fun. I've had a wonderfully fun journey, and I wish all of you a lot of fun. And most importantly, be unapologetically yourself. Be yourself, and you will reach your goals. So as I close our time together, I wanted to share with you a quote that's really meaningful to me by F. Scott Fitzgerald. He said, "For what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case, too early, to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Stop whenever you want. You can change or you can stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. I hope you make the best of it. And I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things that you've never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. And if you aren't, I hope that you have the courage to stop and start all over again." I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much for giving me the honor of being with you today on such a momentous occasion. It means a lot to me to be here, and I'm so happy to be with you. And remember, live a life you're proud of. Thank you. Sorry, the paper. Oh, thank you.
Ms. Collins, on behalf of the class of 2025, a little token of a plaque that says in recognition and appreciation from the class of 2025. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Here, here. There you go, right there.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Always got to help out the expositor for that press. Thank you. So, Mr. Sutton, I am pleased to present the class of 2025 from Yale High School. They have met the standards set forth by the state of Michigan as well as those set by the Yale Board of Education and meet the requirements for graduation.
Thank you, Mr. Dykstra. I'd like to once again welcome and thank parents, family members, Board of Education members, Bulldog supporters, our custodial and maintenance staff, YHS secretaries, teachers, and administrators, and everyone that helped to make today a success. And most importantly, our Bulldogs graduating from the class of 2025. Graduates, you've reached a milestone. That was quite easy for some and quite challenging for others. When I get the opportunity to speak to graduates, I often remind them that good things require work, but truly great things will require more. More patience, more effort, more resilience, more heart, and more than you think you can give. Fortunately, as it has been mentioned, this group is accustomed to doing more and creating a path when one isn't present. This is evidenced by success in sports, wrestling, track, basketball, to name a few. Also robotics, skilled trades, and modeling leadership to other schools in our region and the state. As you head into the next chapter, whether it's college, a career, or military service, or something that's uniquely your own, I ask you that you consider the importance of remaining present. That seems to be a common theme amongst the speeches that you've heard today. Bill Keene is credited with this important quote, but after reading your class quote for SpongeBob, I thought I would do an audible and say this is from Kung Fu Panda. And this states, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift from God, which is why they call it a present, or the present. So I ask you, as we unpack this quote, to consider this, that there may be times where you take stock of your situation and think, this is not where I want to be. You may even feel that you're supposed to be somewhere else. If you could somehow teleport and be anywhere else, you would very likely feel the same way. Not in the right place. My sincere hope is that for you, that you don't get so hung up on where you are or where you should be, and rather you don't forget to do the most important thing and take stock of where you are. Life is not a straight line of happiness to happiness or success. Sometimes you're going to feel behind. Sometimes you'll wonder if you're doing enough or if you're in the right place. It's all normal. We've gone through it. Use what you've learned here about how to persevere and make today better than your yesterday. Keep going. Show up. Do the work. Push past good to become great. This school and community believes that there's true greatness in each one of you. Unlocking or unleashing your greatness is the next step in your journey. Mr. Dykstra, it is my honor and privilege to accept the class of 2025 of Yale High School on behalf of the Board of Education. The candidacy and eligibility for graduation have been determined by the State of Michigan and the Yale Board of Education. You have been confirmed. Congratulations, Bulldogs, and as always, stay classy at Yale High.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now bring our graduates on stage to receive their diplomas. Kira Ashlyn Tauby. Danica May McGranahan. Kerrigan May McAvoy. Amelia Catherine Folks. Michaela Lynn McClelland. Reese Susan Cly. Jack Oliver Nickel. Dylan Taylor Cachola. Reagan Marie Matcher. Genevieve Elizabeth Marie Jan. Autumn Elizabeth Allen. Katie Ann Elizabeth Watson. Lydia Faith Davies. Brianna Lynn Bauer. Lauren Renee Fowler. Anthony Paul Besser. Alyssa Lynn Barr. Dominic Wyatt Ford. Trinity Faith Latta. Courtney Rose Keith. Jack Joseph Buffa. Joshua Michael Harrison. David Wesley Shoppert Jr. Reyes Nikolai Lopez. Theodore Louis Rakowski. Caden James Becking. William Robert Quain. Daniel Zuniga. Braxton Vaughn Allen Phillips. Noah Carson McCall. Ava Marie Melms. Madison Grace Fogarty. Nathan John Lyon. Skylar Ray Saunders. Madison Marie Hazel. Logan William Winters. Jaden Brianna Bartmansky. Kaylee Darlene Brown. Cody Emil McCoy. Jeffrey Allen Selke. Grady Thomas Francic. Ross Michael Kenning. Delaney Ashlyn Galuska. Lillian Marie O'Haron. Isaac David Gardner. Matthew Stephen Hines. Clayton Edward Harmon. Max Ronnie Holland. Olivia Grace Herman. Cole Weston McLaughlin. Evangeline Marie Hilton.
Remember me?
Michelle Marie Folliard. Riley Nicole Johnston. Belle Arbutus Subjack. Remy Michelle Cook. Bethany Ann Schultz. Casey Joanne Elliott. Leah Marie Lafferty. Isabel Louise Manili. Josephine Rose Brinker. Katie Lynn Kalich. Amira Navea Crowell. Lane Tristan Earl. Rylan Marie McDonald. Matthew Dean Doucette. Aylin Helena Van Omeren. Shane Ryan Darga. Severin Lucille Whitmer. James Robert Aganaga. Ryan William Fisher. Kendall Jean White. Ruby Claire Golmbieski. Landon Jacob Sofa. Amelia Ray McLaren. Michael Randall Heffron. Jacqueline Diane Pung. Brooklyn Rose Olette. Macy Marie Zinzo. Justin Aaron Morrison. Brendan John Strink. Emily Nicole Landon. Olivia Marie Fowler. Olivia May Morden. Riley Isabella Leach. Lucas William Morris. Wyatt Douglas Murtos. Gavin Paul Overland. Kira Jeanette Baird. Jade Marie Schwartz. Blake David Bowman. William Sheldon Spain. Riley Robert Winters. Ari James Dixon. Braden Lee Nielsen. Ember Haley Diana Marriott. Addison Michelle Camandat. Eduardo Gutierrez Del Rey. Dylan Taylor Matthews. Braden Burnell Carlos. Kale Jeffrey Kovach. Marissa Lynn Richmond. Samantha Roxanne Moody. Leah K. Melton. Hope Lynn Bouchard. Charlie Davis Ingreo. Ethan James Hinton. Seth Albert Lindo. Caleb Tyler Matianowski. Brianna Ray Chapp. Ellie Mae Liebler. Braxton Matthew Soulier. Ethan David Churchill. Bryce Allen Rector. Adam John Kaplinger. Landon Lee Marchione. Dakota Henry James McGuire. Drake Edward Hammond. Dominic Peter Offrink. Kimberly Rose Martin. Ariana Rose Keller. Valeria Marquez Sanchez. Lina Janssen. Arian Roxanne Klim. Vitalina Maloliadkova. Finn Rudiger. Nicholas Charles Edsel John Coleman. Adriana Morgan Williams. Carmen Hope Delgado. Ava Lynn Marie Raditz. Connor Gerald Dove. Austin Michael Legree. Gavin Lee Morgan. Justin Allen Hudzinski. Rocco Christopher Ciozo. Hayden Dale Cole.
You want to say it? You want me to? Is it misty? Is it raining?
Congratulations to the class of 2025.
At this time, I would like to invite the class of 2025's class president, Kira Talby, back to the stage. As she makes her way up to the stage, I would like to commend the class of 2025 for their time here at Yale High School. Their leadership the class provided, as well as all the fun we had throughout the year together, was extraordinary. They're a class that definitely knows how to enjoy the moment, but one that will also be successful in their lives after high school. My hope for the class of 2025 is to fully embrace John Wesley's thoughts when he said, now listen to this, do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you can. Congratulations, class of 2025. Without further ado, Kira Talby.
Congratulations to the class of 2025. At this time, class of 2025, please rise. As the president of our class, it is my honor to have you move your tassel. Congratulations.
Yep.
Oh, congratulations.
You can sit in my spot. You may be seated. Before we conclude, like I said, all the fun we had, right? Before we conclude our ceremony with the throwing of the caps, the high school staff wants to recognize this year's outstanding senior. The staff consider many factors when voting for outstanding senior: academic achievement, extra and co-curricular activities, volunteerism, and community involvement. Teachers reflect on how individuals have demonstrated quality character traits and how they have led by example. Over the last 4 years, this outstanding senior has been a radiant example of all of these characteristics. They are intelligent, driven, and passionate. They embody the true spirit of a Yale Bulldog by proudly representing the community and school. Held leadership positions throughout their time at Yale High School, served in many ways in our building, as well as was the student representative on Yale City's council. The class of 2025's outstanding senior will be heading to Central Michigan University under the Centralis Scholar Award that covers her full tuition, room, and board. I am honored to present the class of 2025's outstanding senior award to Reagan Matcher. Reagan, you get to hold this one through your open house, and this one you get to keep, but we need that one back. I always like to say that, gets a good laugh. You get to give another little speech if you want.
I just want to thank everyone. Thank you to my administrators. Thank you to my parents, my grandparents, my Aunt Dee Dee, my school moms, Mrs. Kohler, Mrs. Scoba, Mrs. Girardi. I love you guys. Thank you.
Congratulations, sweetie. You want me to bring this to you later? You got it? All right, at this time, I ask the class of 2025's class president, again, Kira Taube, to return to the podium. Parents and guests, I encourage you to get out your phones and cameras for this final part of our ceremony. As you get out your phones or camera, I want to remind the class of 2025 that the final checkout will be housed in the concession stand immediately after the ceremony, which will conclude after the throwing of your caps.
Do I have to say anything else that's not on here? All right, class of 2025, on the count of 3, we're going to throw our caps. But before we do, please stand and face the bleachers. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Please join me in one last round of applause for the class of 2025, and thank you for coming.